show the same variation in double leg I showed
don't
in
want
the class. The version I like to show, because especially when I competed at white and blue belt, I used to just straight up just shoot. That doesn't really happen at purple belt. So what I have to do is get them to react. So I like to give the whole push-pull in jiu-jitsu, and I like to snap him down and then go off of his posture back up. Because if they just let you snap you down, you're just going to keep snapping him down and bringing him to the ground that way. Easiest takedown of your life. But more than likely, they're going to be good and they're going to defend. You go to snap down, he postures back up. The second he postures back up, my foot is going to take what's called a penetration step, which means I'm going to step deep between his feet so that when I drop his front knee down, his posture is already broken over me. If you shoot from too far back, and I take a step here, my penetration step is in between his feet. When I drop here, it's very easy for him to sprawl. Game has long arms, so of course you can start setting up some sort of choke from there. You have to step deep with your penetration step. In my opinion, Professor could correct me if I'm wrong, but in my opinion, I think that's the most important part for the double leg because it helps get your hips underneath your opponent. So I snap him down, he postures back up. I take a deep penetration step and really drive with that knee to break his posture over me. From here, I like to cut the back of the knees because I scoop him out from underneath me and I'm going to drive in the direction he doesn't have a post, which means my back leg steps up, then my front leg steps up, and as I do, I'm going to drive with my head in that direction and pull with my arm, just like this. I keep a grip on his legs so that he can't, in order for him to strip, he has to at least get one leg down, and I keep my shoulder heavy in his diaphragm, back step, and then shelf the legs like this, making it difficult for them to escape once I get the takedown. I used to never do that, and then I would take people down directly into their guard. So I got my 2 points, but then if it was like absolute, I'd be stuck in their guard and get smashed. So again, I like to snap down to get his reaction. And as soon as he reacts, I'm going to step and drive in. My shoulder is already penetrating him right where his diaphragm is, and that's enough to, sometimes it catches your opponent off guard and gets the wind out of him and makes the takedown very easy. Cut behind the knees because there's perfect handholds right there. I'm just going to step, pull his legs out and drive, and then shelf.
Notice how she's keeping her head tight to the side. If you don't keep your head tight to the opponent's side, they're going to guillotine you. So keep it real tight.
Especially if they're game.
What I've started doing, I did a couple years of wrestling, and so I had a I had a good takedown for a double leg for wrestling. But then whenever I was going to get somebody in new jiu-jitsu, I was getting choked out all the time. So now what I do is I shrug my shoulders and come in with my chin down and my shoulders up. That way, they can't get you neck.
Professor makes a good point. Another reason, obviously you don't want to get choked, but if you shoot and you don't stay tight, what's going to happen is you're going to get stopped suddenly on your head and it's like whiplash. Ask me how I injured my neck. I got really tired and did a sloppy takedown. The closer you are, it's safer for everybody all around anyway. So I'm going to get him down, get him in posture. Now, I generally shoot with my left leg now just because of MMA, that's the leg that's forward. But in wrestling, I was right-handed, so I always shot with my right leg. So just make sure you have which leg that you're going to shoot with forward because what you don't want to do is cross your feet here. Somebody who's really slick at takedowns, whether it be judo or wrestling, will either foot sweep you or catch you with a single leg. So I snap him down, he postures up, I set my penetration set, and drop my knee in. Don't stop yourself when you're dropping your knee in. You should drop it in a way that if he wasn't here, I would fall face forward and face plant, but he's here to stop you, which means it's a good shot. Hands come behind the knees, step, pull up, and stay tight.
So another mistake most people make is not continuing on with the movement. Getting to that point where she's on her knee and then stopping. That's the easiest way for somebody to defend a shot. So you need to continue with the movement. As soon as you go down, it's just to get low penetration, and then you're back up, and you drive it, okay?
And he says that, my coach used to interview for like an hour. Dr. John. All right, guys, on 3. 1, 2, 3.